I'm Griffin Cataldo, and this report is coming to you from eastern Massachusetts, where the air temperature was 53 degrees. We made it up to 55 degrees in the city of Boston today, and it was pretty cloudy out here, pretty smoky as well to the northwest of Boston, like I said last night. And that's because instead of the northerly breeze like we had yesterday, this was a southeasterly breeze, and the southeasterly breeze really created smoky conditions to the northwest of Boston. Places like Boxford, Georgetown, you guys were placed under an air quality alert, and that's because the smoke is really not good for people, especially with asthma, but just not good to breathe in general. And this smoke happened to be really thick to the northwest of Boston, where that fire, or the northwest of Salem, where that fire was burning. And so that's why an air quality alert had to be issued. Some real unhealthy air up until just recently, when the smoke seems to have dissipated just a bit, leaving less smoky conditions to the northwest of that area. So that's good news. And I think if the firefighters can get this smoke contained, at least for the most part, I think we are going to get some rain for tonight. So that will be very fantastic if they can get it under control just enough for then the rain to come in and really just kill any fires that remain. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like this is a very widespread threat, but I think we can get some light to moderate rain through the night tonight, which will be fantastic. Last night I said it's not looking like a great threat. Now today it's looking just a bit better than it did last night. So I think we are going to bring in some rain as we head through tonight. Today was a pretty cloudy day, and I actually thought we were going to have the clouds much earlier than we did, and it took a little bit to get those clouds, and we actually saw a nice sunrise in the eastern part of the state because we lacked the clouds. The moisture was lacking off of the ocean, and it took a little bit to get the moisture back up. And once that did happen, we had that southeasterly breeze. The ocean was warmer than the land today, so it brought in some more moist dew points, and so it brought it onto the land, and the higher dew points created some cloud cover and increased the moisture in the eastern and western part of the state across the area. So we did have some clouds through this afternoon, and this southeasterly breeze continues, and the ocean continues to be warmer than the land, and the dew points obviously continue to be up there. So this is going to cause clouds through the night tonight, and we also have mid-level clouds that are going to be coming in with our warm front. So mid-level moisture and low-level moisture, when you get those overlapping, you can get some rain, and so that's what I think we're going to have to deal with tonight. Now, it's not looking significant or overly significant, and that's because we don't have low pressure at play. We've got 1,020 millibars of pressure involved with this, and so that's on the higher end of the scale. Low pressure can range in the 900s. So I mean, that's significant low pressure, but this is not anything near that. It's 1,020 millibars, so it's on the higher end of the pressure scale. And so because of that, high pressure is associated with descending air, so it makes it hard for clouds to maintain. It kind of breaks them up, and then the clouds have to fill again before they can really make rain. So that's why I think it's just a light to moderate rain event that we're talking about with our warm front coming through, and the rain and clouds should kick out pretty quickly by the time we get to tomorrow. I'd say by the time we're at 10, 11 a.m. in the morning, we have our southeasterly breeze continuing, but it's bringing in cooler and less moist air off the ocean for tomorrow because the ocean is going to be cooler. So I think that'll kill a lot of the moisture in the eastern part of the state, or in the Massachusetts area in general. And then the warm front comes through. That'll increase the temps, and the air will be able to hold a lot more moisture. So the clouds will be exiting through the afternoon tomorrow, leaving a nice, mostly sunny afternoon, despite the earlier clouds that we have in the morning. And it'll be much warmer with temps, I'd say, in the low to mid 60s across the region, and setting up nicely for your Halloween, where we could be up near the 70s. I'd say the low 70s for the eastern part of the state, but mid to upper 70s in the western part of the state, as those areas in western Mass and the higher elevations, they cool quicker at night because they're higher up, but during the day the sun can reach them easier, so it actually warms up. So that's why the upper 70s seem likely as we head through Halloween. It's going to be fantastic and warm, just not great for our fire with our southwesterly breeze continuing. That's my latest forecast for right now. I'll be back with another update tomorrow. Have a fantastic rest of your night.